Recently, in light of the partial solar eclipse and other lunar phenomena, I have found myself reflecting on the dynamics between the Sun and the Moon. It has once again become evident that the apparent similarity in their sizes, which is often attributed to mere coincidence, is a matter of concern. I searched the internet for other opinions and found some very interesting scientific forums and several published papers. This has given me some exciting ideas, which I have since interpreted through my own understanding and vision. I would like to share these with you here. First, let me provide some background information to ensure that we are all on the same page. Our main star, the Sun, is about 400 times farther away from Earth than the Moon, and is also approximately 400 times larger. Due to the simple geometry involved, this creates a peculiar situation. Both the Sun and the Moon appear to have the same size in our terrestrial sky. This, in turn, makes a total solar eclipse possible, where the Moon's disk is perfectly covering the Sun's disk. This is, of course, widely known as a very special phenomenon, yet the longer you think about it, the more unlikely it seems. Given only natural causes, no alien or similar supernatural or artificial factors, what are the odds of two celestial bodies so far apart developing such a visual relationship that we humans can experience? It is difficult to ascertain the answer to this question. However, it seems unlikely, although perhaps not impossible. In summary, two reasonable explanations seem to be in place. Firstly, the phenomenon under discussion is of a purely physical nature. In this case, it relies on tidal forces, which are caused by the interaction of the Sun, the Moon, and Earth. Tidal forces play a significant role and are, for instance, responsible for the Moon only showing us one side. The theory suggests that there might be a gravitational geometric connection and a preference for a planet-satellite star system to develop, where a relationship between distance and size is observed. In my personal opinion, the second explanation is by far the more intriguing and fascinating. Despite the fact that it is connected to the first, it concerns the anthropic principle. It should be noted that the aforementioned observation regarding the apparent similarity in size between the Sun and the Moon is somewhat simplistic. Firstly, due to the Moon's elliptical orbit around Earth, or to be precise, its mutual barycenter, the apparent size of the Moon varies. Sometimes it is closer, and sometimes it is farther away. This results in the occurrence of an annular solar eclipse, as opposed to a total one. Secondly, the mean distance of the Moon is gradually changing over time due to the effects of tidal forces. The Moon is actually moving away from Earth at a rate of approximately 3.8 centimeters per year. This indicates that in our sky, millions of years ago, the Moon was visibly larger than the Sun. In the future, its apparent size will become significantly smaller, and only annular solar eclipses will be possible. In order to comprehend why we exist exactly at a time when the Moon is at the ideal distance to provide us with the miracle of the total solar eclipse, we must consider the possibility that we are here because of this occurrence. It is a well-established fact that the Moon exerts a stabilizing effect on our planet and acts as a protective barrier against asteroids. It is reasonable to assume that both factors are of great importance for life to occur and survive, and for it to evolve. So far, so good. However, the question of intelligent life, at least from our own perspective, remains unanswered. The transition from humanoid apes, but still largely animals, to Homo sapiens, at least in our own understanding, a conscious being, is not yet fully understood. One theory states that the observation of the juxtaposition of the Moon and the Sun, of their similarity yet their difference, as well as of their rare perfect celestial covenant in the shape of total solar eclipse, gave rise to the first seeds of abstract thought based on the duality of nature. This is truly astonishing. Indeed, our entire consciousness is founded on the concept of duality, yes or no, with or without, before or after. It is the foundation of our self-understanding and our understanding of the universe. It is truly remarkable to consider that a celestial coincidence might have been the catalyst for the emergence of highly developed life forms, leading to the development of intelligence and consciousness. This in turn might have wide-ranging implications. Firstly, the perceived absence of intelligent alien life, for a variety of reasons ranging from our inability to locate or comprehend any such life to those connected to the Drake equation and the Fermi paradox, may be linked to the intelligence requiring such a celestial booster to emerge. This phenomenon is indeed rare, which is why we observe the anthropic principle in action. We are not fortunate enough to experience, understand with our consciousness, the total solar eclipse, but only because of it we are actually consciously here and consider it to be miraculous. Another hypothesis is even more intriguing: the existence of alternative boosters for intelligent life, which may exhibit significantly divergent properties. If our sun and moon have contributed to the development of dualistic consciousness, then it is conceivable that celestial, or potentially terrestrial, or even underwater phenomena on other planets could also give rise to distinct bases for consciousness. What is intelligence, which is built around trialism because the planet is orbiting a dual star system, for instance? Or something completely different, which by definition I cannot think about? This would mean there could be different ways of evolving intelligence, and we might not be able to understand each other on a basic level. It's a fascinating topic. With Noctilucent Mind, I sought to challenge viewers' perspectives on seemingly mundane circumstances. I am delighted that this endeavor has taken us to scientific, psychological, and philosophical depths. On this note, I would like to express my gratitude for your time and participation in these thought processes, and for your enduring support and inspiration.